7:50 p.m. on a Saturday evening, May 2nd, 2026. Been standing out here for a few minutes, observing this very milky white blue sky that we were having, and waiting for signs of any aircraft. And, well, once again, after quite a few minutes standing out here, of course, we started this day off with factors of no-see-ums. Well, it might take a minute here. But yeah, we just had an aircraft that flew on by. I was a little slow about capturing it, as I was in the process of replying to a text. Yeah. Oh, it's back here in all of this whiteness. Yeah, I don't know if it will come into visibility or not. But I just wanted to document this one because it does have that so-called contrail. Albeit just a short one, the one that everybody would classify as being normal. I don't know if this guy's even going to show up. I wasn't. Okay, yeah. He's coming into viewing back here. I wasn't sure which direction that it was flying. Yeah, it is like way back here. And I have been. Oh, yeah. See, it's just so. Oh, yeah. It just plays havoc with the camera. All this, once again, milky white haziness. So, yeah, it was not a very visible flight. And again, the typical contrail, if you will. And I was actually surprised to have seen that, because once again, judging from this morning's recordings, it has been a day of no-see-ums. We have had quite a few small engine aircraft buzzing about. Very, very definite sounds of them flying in circle formation. One little puff of stuff here, huh? See if we can focus in on that. Actually, it looks like it has some coloration to it. Yeah, I believe it does. And I am zoomed in all the way, I believe. One little puff of stuff, so maybe that's just the beginning of what more might come. Yeah, this has got quite a glow-up appearance, and for me, it is. Come on. Definitely got colors to it. And it appears as though it is slowly moving somewhat in my direction. I'm going to pause this and see what happens with it. Well, I don't know, it could just fall right apart and fade away. But then again, I have seen them grow in size. This looks like it's falling apart. I tapped the screen and possibly messed up the focusing. Yeah, it is basically falling apart and almost gone. But yeah, now I'm starting to see other stuff. I might go ahead and pause this for a moment. Where are we at? 6 minutes? Yeah, we'll give this a few minutes. See if anything else should happen to transpire. 8:10 p.m. Oh, we've got something flying back here. That aerial plane. Probably can't see it none too well. Of course not. Blurring out. And there it goes. Yeah, I stepped inside for a few minutes. Decided to come back out. Been standing here for a couple of minutes. And well, that was not a very good capture at all. But basically the only thing that I have seen. Alright, yeah, so once again, this is a day of no seams, unless you're looking really hard. And there's one right here. No trail whatsoever. Very difficult to see. So that is what I have been waiting on, as well as small engine aircraft to circle around, come flying back over in our direction. But that could take quite some time yet. But it's part of a typical pattern that takes place. And personally, earlier it sounded as though there was two airplanes that were circling different locations simultaneously. One over here in the southwest, and then again, okay, so now we have one that has a trail, but another one was flying off to the northeast. So quite a little bit of difference between these two, right? Well, come on now, would you please focus? Yeah, quite a little bit of difference in their appearances. And apparently our traffic is possibly beginning to pick up. It's getting quite chilly out here. I don't know how much longer I want to stand out here observing the sky. So I might go ahead and pause it. Oh, hey, we do have some cloud, well, A little bit of a cloud structure back here. Moving rather quickly. Well, I'm starting to see some other cloud structures even further off in the background. Just faintly able to see their outlines. And I'm hearing the sounds of yet another aircraft. Bless you. Thinking I might, once again, as stated, pause this for a few minutes. And we'll begin rolling once again. I don't know, there's a reason why I'm recording, and I'm still not satisfied yet. "8:20 p.m. I have just stepped out once again. Something told me, yeah, step out. And, oh, we're blurred out again, aren't we? Son of a gun. This ain't no fun. When it blurs out, anyways, it's over here now. Very audible though. That's a very audible sound. Can we possibly capture it? Yeah, I was a little bit slow on the draw with that one. But the direction that was headed, we should possibly see it once again. And if so, it should actually reflect some sunlight. But unfortunately, I am not seeing it. Huh. I have no clue where it went. One of those ones that did a vanishing act. But then again, I was not certain of its flight path, so yeah. Still kind of thought we'd be seeing it. Well, these skies are just terrible tonight. And we've gone through quite the scenario of changes throughout this day in reference to the sky. I'll pause it for a couple more minutes because we are already 14 minutes and counting. Okay, whether or not this is the same one, I'm not certain, but I would not doubt that it is. It almost got away. And we'll pause again. Okay, here's another one. And we'll let that disappear. And we'll swing over here as we have a couple of puffs of stuff. Oh yeah, we'll go back just a little bit. Readjust this lighting here. Not much to see. So we'll pause it and wait a little bit longer. 8:30 p.m. Hope I have not been saying a.m. at all, but yeah, this one just kind of snuck in. I think I'm going to end this right directly as, like I said, it is rather cold out here. I'm bundled up and my hands are actually getting rather cold. These guys are just terrible. But I might wait for, I don't know what. I'll give it a couple more minutes. We'll see what transpires, if anything. Alright, it is now 8:35 p.m. I had a text come in that I didn't even realize. Yeah, this is about the only activity that I've spotted in the air. And yeah, it just came through the woods right in here. But I was monkeying around seeing what time it was. And yeah, missed the majority of his flyover. Oh well. Man, I tell you what, I would like to be way over here in this direction because I can see some cloud structures that have some definite colors to them. And there's just, I don't know, maybe they'll work their way in this direction. Man, 18, 19 minutes now. Son of a gun. Alright, yeah, because they look like they're heading in this direction, I am going to pause this, step in and get warm for a moment, and we'll resume rather soon, because I want to get this done and over with. We'll be back. Alrighty, 8:45 p.m. I've just stepped back out just in time. Capture this one. And while I was away, while I fixed the majority of my supper tonight, late supper. Oh, hey, we got us another one over here. And from what I had just seen, it was doing a flight maneuver adjustment. Or flight adjustment maneuver. There we go. And yeah, we've got do have some colorations that's taking place back here. Nothing grand or all that significant because of the distance. But there's little puffs of stuff that's still on the move. And of course showing some pink colorations. At least I am able to see. Those colors. Yeah, I'm ready to call this a day. And, well, I apologize as this has not been all that great once again, you know. But it is our Saturday bit of sky observations. Looking to the northeast, we are getting some white puffs of stuff that's blowing nearby. Again, nothing special. Well, now we got sirens off in the distance. Sounds like they're on the increase. Sounds like they might be on the highway. One doubted if. Well, we might start hearing sirens kicking off from our little village. Yeah, sure enough. Well, I guess that's one way to end tonight's recordings. A little bit of excitement. Too bad we couldn't actually see them as they're racing on down the road. That actually sounds like it might be a high pursuit chase. Yeah, because if there was any kind of a accident on the highway or whatnot, yeah, our emergency vehicles would be on the go. And that sounded like it could have been either a county or state vehicle, law enforcement vehicle. Man, I am like burnt out. We've done quite a lot of cooking today for the animals. Well, now I'm starting to hear more sirens. Yeah. Small little community. Yeah, that one was just headed downtown. And wow. We got some different sounding sirens. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. There he goes right back in here. Wow, their sirens have changed. Interesting. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and end it right there. With this dirty looking sky in the western horizon. Well, thank you for watching. Take care. Have yourselves a great one. And no, of course, this is Skywise out.